to apply to Rotary My Wish. I'm the chairman. This is a project I like to do. Yeah. Sometimes when they ask for the money, you can understand. We just want to give them happiness and to show them that there is warmth in this society, especially in Singapore. Okay? So whatever wish they want, we give them. Right? Yeah. So next slide. This is a friend who comes to support for Rotary My Wish. We are at Show Theatre, Lido Theatre. There's a project. I do a lot, yeah? But it makes me happy. Yeah, it makes me feel that at least I've done something. If I get shocked again, I'm willing to go now. Okay? I signed the form already. Waiver like before. Yeah? Okay? If you want to join me, let me know. Okay, thank you very much.
Vicky's my friend. I'm also a very proud Rotarian, and she's one of the most vibrant and cool lady I have known. Our next speaker works in healthcare sector, and she's also a avid photographer. Today, she's going to share with us what makes a mind tick for a photographer's lens. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome Rajaletchumi. One and all, a very good
Namaste.
Image is always very important. How many of us struggle and not making the sale and not making the sale? A lot of us, right? Because of first impressions. And we only got few minutes, or rather few seconds, to make that impression. Many years ago, 6 years ago rather, I suffered Lincoln Planus complex. That means you are not looking at this face. You are looking at a hood of a snake. That was my fate. 6 years ago, I had a job. I had to look good. I had to treat the patients as well. And I have to live with the face. For a lady, it takes a toll on you. Because at that time, God has given me another job as well, known as this. So I was tasked to do this at my job, to take pictures. This is work related, not passion. And at that time, I don't even know how to hold a camera. Now I just hold a single hand. So I've come a long way. Thank you. And what has happened is that as I was going through my disease day by day, I photographed myself. See the disease stages one by one. And thereafter I realized my photography skills, in fact, was getting better day by day. So as I was going through the disease process myself and earning back what I've lost, the photography skills, I went from one platform to another platform. I started taking pictures of major events, both outside my job and inside my job as well. So this gave me confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, I think image is always been there. We are often judged. But however, you must also realize one thing. This kept me going on because I had a momentary click. They call it mindfulness, they call it whatever maybe, that keeps away from the hustle and bustle of life. This keeps me going on. This makes me happy. But now, ladies and gentlemen, now the truth is, you do have something in your pocket that makes you happy. That's your smartphones. And you can get clicked away when life becomes tough on you. So when I get stressed out, what I do, I take out my smartphone and I start clicking away. I click away roses and nature, why even flying aeroplanes as well to de-stress. Because I find that comfort and I find that mindful for me. So find something where you are happy. Because the sun does rise the next day. There is still hope the next day. So find something happy. I mean, we all get sad. Of course, we are emotional people. But find something that gives you the release. I find solace in this. And I'm happy to give people memories when they ask for it. So in a way, I recover as well slowly, but some may not have a voice to tell their story. So find something that makes you happy. This makes me happy. Although I don't carry this anymore, but I think this is worthy every click of it, and that's what makes my mind tick. I'm not sure about the rest though, but happy clicking away. Thank you.
Introduce the Vivian, and she's here. And today, our team found her. No. Today, Vivian is going to share a heartwarming story with of her father. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Vivian.
Testing 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone, to the guests of honor, to the organizing chair, and all the beloved friends here. Now, whether this story is going to be heartwarming or not, I just hope that this is the story that will help you to understand more about my father. And that is my sole purpose today. I want to take this chance to pay a tribute to my father. My father, his name was Leong. We are from Malaysia, KL. We are Cantonese. Let me tell you a story about what I felt about my father. Okay, class, now please tell me, what does your father do? Ernest, what does your father do?
My father has to give birth to me.
Very good answer. How about what is your occupation of your father?
My father is a businessman.
Right, businessman. Teacher, what does your father do? What is he working as? Okay, Leong Pui Kwan. Well, my name is Leong Pui Kwan, just to share with you. So Leong Pui Kwan, what does your father do? I'm not sure. What? You have no idea what does your father do? Ha ha ha. I heard everyone was laughing at me. My teacher was also laughing at me. How can you don't know what your father is doing? What is your father's occupation? I told her, I have no idea. So then she asked me, is he working in the office? Is he an accountant, a lawyer, a doctor? Oh, my father, he builds house. Okay, so your father is, I think your father is a contractor. Okay, sure, my father is a contractor. That was one of the memories of what I thought about my father. To me, I find that I had very complicated relationship or very conflicting feelings about my father. When I was young, my parents, they used to argue a lot, or in fact, it was my father who was a very violent man. He used to be very violent to my mother. He used to beat my mother almost every night. When he was younger, he was a gambler, and he drank a lot. So I saw a lot of violence at home since young, since I was 5 years old, 6 years old. And I remember there was one time my mom, she was sitting at the corner. She was locked outside of the house, and she was crying for help. She was crying for me to unlock the door and let her in. That memory, I will find that it's very traumatic. Till now, I realize that the experience or the image of that moment is still with me. So can you imagine my feelings towards my father? I think I hate my father because of how he treated my mom. And then when I was 9 years old, I had an illness. I had a brain tumor, and that's when my life changed. My family got donations for me to have surgeries in Taiwan, and my father was the one who went all the way to get donations for everyone, from the relatives, from the friends. And my father went to Taiwan with me to have the surgery. It was a major surgery. During those times, I thought my father, he was the one that, he was there for me. He was with me when I was lying on the bed. I was only 9 years old. So you can imagine, or if you have anyone that's gone through this kind of surgery, big operations, you will know that the kind of suffering, the kind of heart pain that a parent will suffer. And lastly, another thing that I remember about my father, though there were all these stories, I hated my father, I loved my father so much, but I always remember that my father used to be a very humorous person, and he was very fashionable. So he's just like me, very fashionable, or I was just like him, like father, like daughter. If you want to know how he looks like, or how he looked like, this is the one. A male version. My father passed away in December last year. He was 69 years old. At that point of time, he had bipolar disorder, he had dementia, he had eczema, he had diabetes, he had a lot of illnesses. It was also a very sad passing because he went missing, and then in the end we found him and he was hospitalized, but 1 week later he passed away. I want to tell my father that I still don't really know him, if he's watching me now. And why is that so? That's because I realized that I didn't spend a lot of time with him. I came to Singapore in 2001. So for the last 20 years, I have not been living with him. I only met him, I only visited him whenever I went back to KL. My friends, if you are a daughter, please spend time with your loved ones. I never knew I loved my father that much until he passed away. Please just show a gesture, call him, or do something for him, meaning bring him out for lunch, for dinner. Do something special like make a cup of coffee or tea for him. And those are the things that I felt I should have done more when he was alive. And to the fathers, I want to tell you that please also share your life with your daughters, your children. Please tell us more about yourself. Tell us what you like to eat, what you like to do when you were younger, or what was your story when you were younger. I'm not sure, all of us here, how comfortable your relationship is with your father. But if there's a chance, father and daughters, it is a very precious relationship. You only have one lifetime to have this relationship. So if you are having a good relationship, be thankful and cherish it. If you don't, I think it's time to mend your relationship with your parents. So, when he passed away, did I see him the last time? Did I manage to go back to KL to see him? Yes, I did. But I was rushing back to Singapore. Then I just went to see him one day, and I quickly came back to start working. That was my biggest regret. Though you may think there's nothing much you can do, is a destiny. But I think there's a lot more that we can do. I hope to take this chance again to let everyone know World Speech Day is not just for professional speakers to tell their expertise, to tell their well-rehearsed, well-written stories, but it is for everyone just like you to share your story with all of us. We want to hear your beautiful stories. Someone asked me just now, do you have any tip when you come up here later? When I come up here later, what should I do so that I don't feel so nervous? Personally, I find that we are here to share our story. We have a message. Don't worry too much of the expectations by others. I don't care what you're going to think of me after I step down from here later. But I want you to know that today I am brave enough to stand here to talk to you about my father. A topic that not many people will think, oh, can I talk about my father, my daughter, my pet, my dog? Yes, why not? World Speech Day is all about empowering yourself to tell your stories. As simple as that. So I hope next year, all of us, I'm going to definitely join again next year to come up here to speak again. And I don't care whether my vocab is good, my body gesture is good. I don't care. But I don't care how I look though. So I don't care what your expectations is for me.
We care.
But what I care is, I want to encourage you, I want to urge you, do something in your life. Tell stories that is in your heart that you have not told anyone.
Yes.
I have not told anyone about my father. Yeah. So that will be all. So looking forward to see you guys next year.
Thank you, Vivian.
We love Vivian.
We love Vivian. I think we all have to spend more time with our parents, and I also don't spend a lot of time with my father, but I do love him when he told me, "Hey, honey, you do have a credit card." But that was many years ago, but still I love him. Our next speaker will share with us how she led a wonderful life through coaching and giving. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Rafiya Sultana.
Hello everyone. Okay. So when was the last time you did something even though you had this fear of failure and you were not fully prepared to do that? But later you realized that you did much better than what you expected that you would do. Anyone?